Hello, konnichiwa. This is Itsumo no Nanko, and we're back with new Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, and I hate everything that is going on right now, if you can't already tell. Chapter 1, Mind Class Trial, Heart Class Trial, Deadly Life.
Amami-kun.
Little side note, this is a really nice CG though, like how detailed it is with from the books to Rontaro himself. Like, it's all very nice. Sorry, just a very random happier side note. Let it out, Tenko. There you go. I like how the display changes a bit too with the music icon on the top left. It has like the pink splatters. That's cool. Really reminds you of what's going on. Right after Tenko screamed, the front door of the library burst open, and the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. Well, what happened? Gonta hear a scream. Huh? The blood! So much blood! Yeah? Huh? Isn't that Rontaro? What's wrong with him? Can you not tell? He's dead. Thank you, Maki. What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate. How can you be so calm? I know, right? Shuichi examined Rontaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing. We're too late. He shook his head. Too late? You mean dead? He's dead? Oh yeah, same, Kaede. My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rontaro here? And the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rontaro was... If only that were true. This means the killing game has started, huh? And I didn't even have to do anything. What? Killing game? Then someone killed Rontaro and... Wait, maybe not. What do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it?
Huh?
Ended it? What do you mean? The mastermind. Rontaro was the mastermind. What? The mastermind? No, Kaede. Silly Kaede. Monokuma's just being lazy and doesn't want to do the announcement. I don't know how he died, but if Rontaro was in the library before the time limit ended, there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this. And if he's dead... Oh, perfect timing as always, Monokuma. What? Well, this makes it real. But also, like, side note, another side note, Monokuma really got an upgrade here. Like, he has a nice city view in the background, and he has all of his sushi and sashimi and champagne. Like, wow, I would love to have that.
よかった。
What a relief. A murder took place just before time ran out. But Monokuma, but how?
そうはそうは。
I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro?
バカだな。
Ah, what an imagination. Of course that's wrong.
パパ。
If the mastermind had died, the killing game would be over.
違う。
But
あのね。
the victim was Rantaro Amami. The ultimate who cares? Nothing more, nothing less. Come on. To be honest, it is pretty funny how, like, he says the ultimate who cares, and that's highlighted. Yeah, this is probably honestly like one of my favorite Monokuma lines in V3. Well, what are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen?
まさか。
And of course Kaido's panicking because now she realizes that she didn't actually kill the mastermind. And yeah, she doesn't know what's going to happen. Monokuma's wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rantaro the mastermind? Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else was in the library. Rantaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use that hidden door and that he was the mastermind?
いや。
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over?
と。
Why is he dead? Yeah, Kaede, why is he dead?
ダメだ。
It's no good. I don't know. Oh no. I need at least one of my best boys to be okay. Shuichi? Ah, the pictures. We can check the pictures. I'm sure that the camera we set up in the library will give us a clue. At that moment, the library door swung wide open. Yeah. Oh, be quiet, Tsumugi. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this in advance. I will most likely be very rude to Tsumugi all throughout the rest of this chapter. I don't mean it. I love Tsumugi. She's honestly one of my favorite characters. She's my favorite mastermind. And one of my favorite culprits. But, yeah, just for the sake of avenging Rantaro, I will be a little rude to her. So don't take it seriously. I don't mean anything. So yeah, just a little heads up. Rantaro, but why?
マジかよ。
That's Rantaro? Oh, thank God. I thought that was a pile of dirty rags. Oh, Mew. No. At least he's a handsome pile of dirty rags. I mean, he's a clean pile of rags with just a tiny bit of blood. Not that much. I see. So this ended up happening after all. My. What a world this is. So full of jokes like this.
そんな。
What? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rantaro is dead. Oh, I mean... was killed. Good job correcting yourself there. But, yeah.
やめてよ。
That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived. Yeah, that's true, Rantaro. The exact opposite thing kind of did happen. If only this would have motivated Ryoma to, like, live, continue living in Rantaro's favor. But no, he just goes and gets yourself killed in the next chapter.
とにかく。
So, can somebody explain the meaning of all this?
おやおや。
Nah, an explanation isn't necessary.
まったく。
Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time.
どうぞ。
With that said, if you're the Blacken who killed Rantaro, raise your hand.
何？
The one who killed Rantaro? Yeah, Tsumugi, raise your hand. Raise your hand. I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he? How do you know boy do it? I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. I mean, I guess that is kind of true. I did hear somewhere that, like, when it comes to, like, KMS, a lot of the times women use more, like, cleaner, easy to clean up ways compared to men who do more bloody ways. That's just I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that. It's just something that I heard. But yeah, surprisingly, both of the people who quote-unquote killed Rantaro were not guys. That dumbass. How dare he go and get himself killed? Who the heck did it? I'll friggin' put you into orbit. Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. And then of course they have to come. Just crash the party. Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too. But if you're gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exosols. I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna look at nasty dead bodies. Slurp, nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite. So, whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks. Then, congratulations. With the blackened who's about to graduate, please raise their hand. Nobody's raising their hand. Tsumugi has her hands down. What the? No one's raising their hand? Hey, did you hear me? All the blackened has to do is to graduate is speak up, you know? Yeah, this would have been a much better ending than what actually happens. I wonder if they would have let Kaede graduate, even though she didn't actually kill Rantaro. Yeah, they probably would have, but I don't know. Kaede, come on. No one's stepping forward? What's going on? Poohoo, I see how it is. The blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial. Excuse me? Very well then. I will give the blackened what they want and hold a class trial. Wow! Now this is a spicy twist. I mean, hey, we have to make a game out of it somehow. Well, wait, what the heck's going on? Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rantaro's killer. Get it right and only the blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong... Simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, then the brain surgery again. Everyone besides the blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the blackened. Everyone. Yeah, this is like the opposite of what Kaede would have wanted. If Kaede had just spoken up, then she wouldn't have gotten executed. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward. I know, right? But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it. So you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good. That is true, yeah, that... if, like, you think back to... Obviously, spoilers for the end of V3. But, like, the investigation is really entertaining because it's the part where the player and technically in the V3 lore, the people watching get to kind of piece together and guess who murdered. It's really after the murder that a lot of, like, the majority of people get excited over the game and get hyped over what's about to happen. So yeah, it is kind of what makes the killing game so good, and that's what makes Danganronpa special. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth. Why am I giving Monotaro's voice to Monokuma? I don't even know at this point. The Blacken's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Yeah, Kaide's trap is pretty clever. Same with the twist in chapter 6. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. And they all leave. Let's get going then. You got over that quick. Well, wait, where do we start? We're looking for the truth of Rontaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll all be annihilated for sure. I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live, at least. Oh, Kaede. Yeah, I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know? You're the last person who should be calling herself cute. Aw, why is that highlighted? Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama or detective manga. Yeah, I guess Kirumi got over this pretty quick too. Right, Shuichi? Right. I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga. Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. A corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just an assumption made by the living. Yeah, if they did somehow do a seance in this chapter, Kaede definitely would have volunteered herself. And I wonder what would have happened with that. Like, Kaede would have died, but then who would they execute in the trial? Because if Kyo did kill Kaede at that point, then I guess Kyo would become the new Blacken because the first Blacken is already dead. I don't know. That would have been interesting though. I would have hated it so much, but still interesting. Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. Yeah, because Kaede definitely would have volunteered if it was going to help solve the case, or if it was going to help everyone else. Yeah, she's the most inclined to do that kind of thing. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you? Oh, the irony with those words. But it is true. Is one of us really the culprit? Yeah, and it's you. The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out. That's not the problem here. Who's the culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows. You no can choose that way. Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring. Oh man, yeah, what he's saying is true. Everyone is very paranoid. Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation. Huh? Yeah, let's go, Shuichi. Say your speech. If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case. Huh? Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other. No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other. And we can't let him get what he wants. Well said, Shuichi. That's my best boy. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust in each other, but because we do. This is kind of reminding me of Chiaki's speech at the end of her trial, or during her trial.
あれ
Sorry, I'm just looking at that one scene where everyone is kind of just standing there, and then like everyone's all up and normal, and then like right in the middle you can see a clear view of Rontaro's dead body. Sorry, I shouldn't have skipped over that, but yeah. Did I say something wrong? You were just so direct and assertive.
と
Oh no, I just said what was on my mind. You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable. I guess that's kind of sad that Shuichi's only reliable when he's in a case or when there's a murder. I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he said exactly what I was gonna say. Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. I guess that's nice. If only she like cut out the first part and only said like I'll trust you, period. That would have been nicer. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. That's not nice.
任せてよ
Gonta not smart. Not sure if Gonta be much help, but Gonta do his best for everyone.
アンジーはね
I will work hard with Atua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway.
そうですね
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
全力を尽くすわ
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
オッケー
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Oh, and Kaide's looking away. She's not saying anything. Yeah, see this CG of like, now it's even worse because everyone's like a little happier. And then right in the middle, right in between Angie, Shuichi, and Ryoma, there's this good old Rontaro laying on the ground in a pool of blood. Yeah, Rontaro's death is one of the most bloodiest in this game. In V3, the only one that's worse would be Kokichi's death in Chapter 5, because obviously that was only blood. But other than that, like, Ryoma didn't have any blood really. Angie and Tenko's wasn't as bloody as this, like a literal pool of blood and blood splattered against the wall. I guess the next one after Rontaro would be Angie's death, because she had a pool of blood around her too. But yeah, I'd say the bloodiest would be Kokichi, Rontaro, and then Angie. So you know, that's wonderful. Phew, I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. That's depressing. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rontaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
では
So let's get started.
そうだよね
We need to do this, so poor Rontaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive. Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rontaro. You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. I wish she could have said that out loud. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. Oh, that's nice, Kaede. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but yeah, I know, right? Everyone's
よ
happier.
かった
It's okay. At least you guys seemed like you're getting into it. You again? What are you doing here?
うぷぷ
Pooh, don't be so rude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah.
じゃんじゃじゃ
Dun dun dun! A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. Oh, wow, the references. Could it be the death note? Good job, Tsumugi. But yeah, like I feel like at this time, Tsumugi and Monokuma are being pretty lighthearted, saying, like, joking about these kinds of things when everyone else is, like, mad or encouraged and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file.
そうだよね。
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
説明しましょう。
The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. How delightful. But there's no info that would point to the Blacken, cause that would ruin the class trials.
よろしくね。
I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know? I mean, I guess, thank you? Monokuma file, like hell I'm gonna believe in something he made.
いい。
Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents, no?
主は言いました。
Atua has spoken. He says we shouldn't take our eyes off the monopad. Uh-huh. Guess that's true. Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. Oh, look at how high-tech it is now. Nice fingers, Kaede. The victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. I hate this so much. I hate everything about this. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were no other injuries were detected. Hey, you know what? At least Rantaro died like an immediate death. It wasn't slow and painful like some of the other ones. And he didn't really see it coming. I mean, yeah, like first he was scared because a ball fell right next to him, a metal heavy ball, out of nowhere, and then, yeah. But at least he had an immediate death. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Our first Truth Bullet, and it has Rantaro all over it. Yay! It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, that's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't, right? But if Rantaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is?
っていうか、
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rantaro is really dead, and I did this. Oh man, I'm a horrible person. This is the mastermind's fault.
間違いないよ。
The mastermind killed Rantaro. I love how, like, Kaide's saying it to Tsumugi. Like, it's nobody else that they're doing it to. But, yep. And Kaide's pointing.
それは
Mastermind. I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
お願い。
Kaide, please explain what's going on, and spare us no detail. Yeah, I will. Shuichi and I explained it to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rantaro's body.
わかったわ。
I see, so that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you use those cameras I modified for this stuff?
でもよ
But why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it? This part is actually pretty scary. Like, looking at it face to face, like with the shading from the hat, Ryoma's bright. Yeah, that's right.
でもさ
But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Oh man, that's so boring.
待ってください。
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed.
じゃあ
Alright, let me go get the cameras. So until now, the cameras were still there. And if people are moving around in front of... Oh no, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking that the camera facing the bookcase, the moving bookcase, would like trigger and take photos of them moving around. But I forgot that the sensor's supposed to be on top of the moving bookcase. So that wouldn't have worked either way. Never mind. Alright, let me go get the cameras. Shuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone.
いいかな
Okay, I've got them.
まあ
It was hard removing the camera that Coyote set up. She really taped it down well. Yeah, it's totally not because there's a chance that someone would have tried to take it off. Well, I really didn't want that camera to fall since it was aimed at the moving bookcase. Nice lag, hey?
ほら
Here, it's these 3 cameras.
と
Now, we just have to develop the film.
私がやるわ
Allow me to perform that task. Yeah, it's too bad that you can't like preview the photos on the cameras. Wow, is there anything the ultimate maid can't do?
あたいに任せてよ
I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me. Oh, great. Uh-huh.
やるわ
I'll develop the photos so you people can focus on the investigation. Because if you guys get punished, it would be way too gory.
やめてよ
Hey, don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras from him. Ah. Aw. I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Okay. Hey, give those back.
あたいに任せてよ
No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. Yeah, that's probably true. Like, she probably wouldn't have taken any photos, but I'm guessing that the reason why the Monocubs did have to develop the films on their own was to make sure that there were no photos of Smoogie, or that would implicate Smoogie, or quote-unquote the mastermind. So yeah, it's kind of just like insurance to make sure nothing bad happened. Because yeah, we know that they will lie. The Monocubs and Monokuma are not always like to the rules. So I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos. They take way longer than they should, but you know, it's okay. Wait, give the cameras back. It was pointless to yell at her. Monophony left as swiftly as the wind.
あれも
Ah, there she goes. No, that was important evidence.
ごめん
I'm sorry. I was being careless. But wait, Kaede knows that she is the one that killed Rantaro, quote unquote. So why would, like, I don't understand how, like, did she actually think that the mastermind went through there? Because if so, I guess it would be safer to check the photos, but yeah. I'm sorry. I was being careless. It probably okay. She says she developed photos, then give photos back.
そうですね
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence.
まったく
Looks like we've got no choice but to believe that.
神様が見守ってくれてるから
It's important to believe. A two only shows mercy to those who believe. Oh. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient. That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through at the end. Yeah, a mess that Kaede has to see through to the end, specifically.
あのさ
Kaede, I have a proposal for you. Will you marry me? Yes, Shuichi, of course. I don't know why you're asking me this when Rantaro's literally dead, but sure.
いいかな
if it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial, like we're doing right now? Aww. Shuichi?
僕は
I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you.
犀
Aww.
原くん
Of course, with you by my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me.
ありがとう
Thank you, Kaede. Aww. Hey, so I don't care about all this mushy stuff, so let's just get started already. Oh, wow. Thanks, Kokichi, just ruining the mood. Even though it is true that, like, you shouldn't be doing this kind of mushy stuff when there's a corpse right next to you. And that they have a time limit to investigate. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line.
っていうか
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully.
どうかしら
Before we start, I'd suggest that we not investigate by ourselves.
どうして
Huh? Why?
つまり
If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try to destroy evidence, right? Oh, you're right, since the culprit is one of us. Yeah, maybe she did kind of slip up there thinking that, oh, they don't know that, or they don't know who the culprit is. Oh, yeah. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
ごめんなさい
I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but...
合理的です
No, that's illogical. Please speak your mind, Kurumi.
そうだな
Yeah, thank you, Kurumi, for actually saying what you think is right. It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, not the culprit, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Investigation start. We have the investigation music. And I guess that's where we will leave off for today. So in the next episode, we will start investigating my best boy's corpse. Yeah, I knew this was coming, but I still don't like it. But, you know, it had to happen. So I hope you'll stick around for then. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!